Hey guys, what is up? Sunny Dragon here, welcoming you back to the channel. So I've been pretty inactive recently because I had puppies to deal with, and I was busy at my mom's house, so I wasn't able to go to my dad's house very often and record. So there is a lot of space that I missed, and lots of that's happened. So for today, instead of doing 2 or 3 battles, I will just talk about them briefly instead of showing you the actual replays. I'll link them in the description though, because some of them are quite long. Some of them don't exist at all, but I'll just talk about that, and then at the end of the video I'll just kind of talk about some other stuff as well. So week 6 is the first week that I missed, and that was against Tyler and the Carolina Pangoros. Let me see if I still have that team. Yes, I do. Alright. So, basically the plan was have Volker on a sweep, Pasho Bear as well, and because there was a Darmanitan on that team. I mean, you guys already know the team builder, but just a refresher. Pelipper was there as a defensive mon for the Darmanitan. No Darmanitan, but there was a sock, so that does its job. Moswan was there just to be a wall breaker, which did its job. Serena was there as like a slow volt U-turner, volt switcher, momentum grabber, and then Volcarno was there to sweep. In the team builder there was a mistake, being this Tornado set, and in the case that it was Assault Vest with Taunt Toxic, which doesn't work. Basically what happens in the matchup, it was going really well for me. I was getting a lot of those right predictions. I got those early switch-ins, and I outplayed him a few times, so that was really nice. And then there was a point where there was a Wobba fed in against my Serena. I was like, I can't really do anything. Kind of want to keep Serena alive for the Rotom, but you know what? I'm just gonna click U-turn. It's kind of super effective. I get momentum. I do something else. I go into my Mega Steelix. I take 75% from a counter, which is insane. From there, I attempt to, I think you can see it, I click Curse twice. The first time I was thinking like, well, switch out, it's a free Curse. The second time I was going to click Rest, but I was like, yeah, it's fine. And I don't remember my exact thought process, but I was going to click Rest, but I changed at the last second, and I went to Curse. So I Curse up twice, and then the Rotom comes in, and I get forced out, which is a big play. And then at a point, I'm up. I think it's 4-4, but like I have the better mon on the field, and I have a better field position. Basically, what happens, I let a Sylveon set up, and I spend a lot of time with Serena, who's in the field right now, trying to trap Kane, bringing substitute, and I should have switched out turn 1. So that was my first misplay, well, the second misplay of the game. Then I go into Tornadus. I was like, well, I'll just taunt it. I can't click taunt. And then after that I miss a Hurricane and stuff, blah blah blah. And then it comes down to Steelix, or I don't remember which I put first. I think it was Steelix came in. Yeah, first it was Steelix, and Steelix came in. I mean, I could have heavy slammed and been fine. And with my HP investment, I could easily take a +2 or +3 Hyper Voice from a Sylveon. But because I didn't rest, I was down to a very small portion of health after rocks, and I just got killed. So if I rested, then I could play with the sleep talk turns and see what I've gotten. If I got a heavy slam, I was lucky. If not, either way, Hyper Voice was a 3-hit KO. So in that case, 3 if not 4-hit KO. My bad. So in that case, I had a chance to heavy slam and kill the Sylveon, force it out, which was nice. But because the Steelix was not able to take the hit, it died. I went into Volcarona and I tried setting up alongside it, but I mean, I couldn't really do much to it. And even by the time I got to it equal status, the Sylveon was behind a substitute and just kind of swept me from there. So I lost the match 4-0. Tyler played really well. I definitely had the better early and mid game. He just saw the opportunity to set up Sylveon, and he used the mistakes I made mid game to get the easy setup and sweep with Sylveon. So that's week 6. Week 7, I was going to face Tree again. Tree was busy again, stuff happened, so we didn't really battle. I've yet to battle Tree in the WWDL, which is kind of unfortunate. 2 seasons, still not. He's a great battler. Don't let his record fool you. He is a great battler, but it is what it is. Sometimes hacks happens. Talking about hacks, let's see, do I have this team on here? I think I do. No, this is not the team. Alright. I don't have the team on me, but I faced Dean. This time he did bring the Cresselia. Basically what happened was, stuff happened, blah blah, a few crits on me. I was like, oh, that's fine. I bring in the Volcarona to deal with the Cresselia. I get Quiver Dances up, and he goes for the Ice Beam, and he gets the freeze. I was like, oh, that sucks. I'm a +1 Volcarona. Let me Fiery Dance, unthaw myself, hopefully get a +2, and then Bug Buzz the next turn. Guess what? Fiery Dance does not thaw you out. So that was really unfortunate. He goes Moonblast. Special attack drop. Second turn, Frozen again. Another special attack drop from Moonblast. Third turn, again Frozen. Another special attack drop. So now I'm at -1. I was like, alright, this is insane. I've already taken 3 turns of freeze. I already got 3 consecutive special attack drops. This is insane. This is dumb. I switch out. I don't remember really what happens. Basically, if it wasn't for the freeze, I know I swept, because from the position at, if I didn't get frozen, Volcarona at +1 swept everything. Or +1, it killed most of the things on there. +2 guaranteed KOs and guaranteed OKOs. So that was nice. And the only thing it didn't OKO was Zardex, and I still had my Scarf Mamoswine from the same, from week 3 or 4. I think it was week 4. So basically, I had the potential to set up. I set up, and I could have swept, but hacks happened. I got frozen. I got special attack drops. I got crit. Even after that, I bring in Mamoswine. I get the Earthquake and kill that. I get another Earthquake and kill the Grand Bull. I think that crit. That was a crit. And it mattered because I got the Intimidate drop from the Grand Bull, but it is what it is. And then I got crit like 3 more times after that. I bring the Volcarona at the end, and it's again frozen. It's like, what do you want me to... It's 4 turns of freeze, which is a max number of turns you can be frozen, by the way. And all the special attacks, and I got like 6 times critted against me. It was insane. I was really salty about that, because he managed to win 4-0 because of it. The worst part about it is, because of that loss to Dean, Dean had a chance to steal my playoff spot. It all depended on how he played against Chris and how I played against Todd in week 9, which video is going to come up shortly. But anyways, so Very first half of the season I was doing really great. Last 3 weeks, I haven't been doing too well. I got a win, but I mean, it's not really a win because I didn't really play it. So that's 2 right there, 2 losses, and both of them were 4-0. One of them was because I was dumb and I didn't check my Tornado Set and I didn't heal Steelix. The other one was pure hacks, which is insane. Because every time I face Dean, the only time Dean beats me is by hacks. Very first time he faced, Hurricane Miss. He won the game. Second time he faced, I got a burn. I won. It's a debatable if the burn... It definitely helped me win, but I still think I could have had a chance to win, even without the burn. This time, he just straight up, like, destroys me because of hacks, so, I don't know. That's what it is. So, right now, I think, before I face Todd, I am at 5-3. That's what my record is. 5-3, +2. So there's that. So that's basically the last 3 matches, last 3 weeks before week 9 and 10. So there's that. The description will have both the week 6 and the week 8 matches against Tyler and Dean respectively. So after all that, I just joined a few other leagues. I joined a Hive, which is a CBA for people who don't know. I was an analyst for it, and I was not able to play as a coach, so that's what I did. I was going to do a draft analysis, but every single time I try, it fails. I think I'll talk about it in my week 1, if I do a week 1, probably will. After that, I joined another league. This is a multi-league on the DS, and I partnered up with Ace. Our team is pretty broken. I have Mega Mawile, Mammo Swine, Victini on my side, and with a few others, and him on top. And he has, like, Cresselia, Zapdos, Mega Pinsir. So, like, it's a pretty good team. Kind of passive. Some of the mons are very passive. Other mons are really scary to deal with. So it's kind of balanced, but we'll see how that goes. I don't think I'll do any videos on that. It's just more of an update. Be like, this is what happened. Blah, blah, blah. If you really want me to, I can theoretically record those matches on my phone and I watch the replay on my DS. It's not going to be great quality, but if you guys really want to see those battles, that's how it's going to go. And then after that, I joined another league, and in this league, it is pools of 8, and each pool has 5 members, and it's basically you fight everyone until a certain date. Top 2 moves on into like a tournament style elimination round for the crown. So I'll do a little update video on that on my team as well. But with all that being said, I think that's the end of this video. Bye bye.